Mike, the offensive onslaught that we saw a couple nights ago, how does it apply to San Jose, given how big and heavy a team that they've got?
Well, I never saw that offensive onslaught. I saw lots of play in the ozone. We didn't score. We haven't scored in a bit, so we're going to have to score here tonight to have success. But, I mean, obviously, there's two ways you can do it. You can play in your zone and have them roll around, or you can play in their zone and you roll around. So advantage us if we spend more time in the offensive zone. Now, they play a simple, direct, straight-ahead, forecheck grind type game, so we're going to have to keep them off our D.
How do you and Steve decide when to give Freddie a break?
Well, I don't know if Steve and I do. I just give him, like the way I look at it, there's 82 games. So when you've been a goalie that traded with the other guy, you've played, probably the math for me, I don't know, you probably played about 41. So 60 seems like quite a bit more. 62 seems like quite a bit more. So that means the other guy's got to play 20. So he's got to play sometime. And we have back-to-back how many times? 18. So that pretty much, it's all decided. I just looked at the schedule, didn't have to think.
So 60, does that seem like a big jump? You know?
I do. I think it's a big jump for sure. Also.
Look at the power play, 3 goals in your last 7 games. What would you like to see that group do more of?
Score. So, well, we've been getting good opportunity, good shot chance. I thought last game, our first 2, we got outworked on the penalty kill. And what do I mean by that? I mean, they chased us down ice. We didn't have enough people to execute. We didn't have good enough jump-off face-offs. Once we shot it, they won more retrieval races. So those are simple things, and work ethics, a thing you can control. When you watch our penalty kill, now last game we gave up 2. Our penalty kill is a bunch of hard-working guys, and they go out there and they take it seriously, and they're battling. So the same guys are going out for the opposition. They just wear in different sweaters and they compete, and that's how they feed their family. And so, you know, when you're on the power play, you better get to work, and we got to work harder on ours.
Coach Nelson Kadri's first NHL game way back against the San Jose Sharks.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was a pretty overwhelming experience going up against Joe in the face-off. Now, as you've seen his progression to evolving in that shutdown role, a guy who thrives going up against other teams' top players, have you been impressed with the way he has taken on that role?
Well, I wasn't here when Naz got here, so I don't know much about him that way. I just know the last year and a half he's got better. He's better without the puck. He's more competitive. He takes it more serious. He's trained better. He's in better condition. He's a better player. Now, when you play against the best players every night, there's some tough moments. I mean, they're good players. So when you're playing against Pavelski or Joe, whoever you want to call the center, and Marlowe, it's going to be a handful for you. But once again, if you dig it in the face-off circle, you get on the forecheck, you play in the offensive zone, you don't have to worry about checking them. You can make them check you.
Mitch Marner's obviously done a lot of good things here in his first few months in the league, but where do you see him still growing?
We just got to learn to work every day. You got to, you know, if you're around the best pros, the guys that do a lot of winning, and they train hard all summer. They come to the rink, they're the first guy on, they're the last guy off, they train the hardest, they lift the hardest, they eat the best, they do it all right. And when things get going good, they don't relax and take a breather and find out themselves on a skid. They just keep grinding because they know as soon as it comes off, it's hard to get it back. So the biggest thing is you got to learn how to work. You got to learn how to work every single day, and you got to take the 3 touches you get in the game serious. And when you get your chance alone with the goalie, you got to bury it. So, you know, he's a kid.